Okay, so here's the spreadsheet I promised you. So it's not, it's not pretty. I mean, you can resize these things however you want. So let me kind of just go through this for you. Um, you can see this takes about 30 minutes to do, and I do it once a month. You can see you make this bigger. So what it is, you just want to do this one. I mean, you could do it once a week if you wanted to, but that would be overkill for me. You can do it once every couple months. I like to do it once a month. So these are all clickable. So you'll need to put your own links to your Google. So GA is Google Analytics, GS is Google Search Console, SEM is SEM Rush, and these are all free tools. I don't link to anything paid. B is Bing. Webuka, that's like not arbitrary. It's a value of how much this tool thinks your website's worth. Same thing with worth of web. And then GT metrics is performance stuff. I forgot to add one column. Let me pause it real quick. Okay, and I left out this web page test column, which is performance that I just added. And this is all Google My Business stuff. Right? So if you don't have a local business, you don't got to worry about that. So what this is, so SimilarWeb basically has rankings for your website. So you can just type in your website here. Let's just do Yahoo. And it'll show you your global rank of your website. So Yahoo is the 11th highest ranked website in the world. Now, let me see if I can find something. Let's find a smaller website. Let's just take speedbooster.com. Let's set Roswell Studios. Let's run it through here. Okay, so let's search this. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, so this one isn't even ranked. So a lot of times you're not even going to be ranked here, right? It's going to show the year founded or whatever. But you want to plug in here, and all you want to do is go here and then write down your global rank. You can write down country rank if you want, but I just look at global rank. Global rank. Same thing with Alexa. Alexa has scores for websites. So you come here, you go to, let's do Lotus.com, which is a company I used to work for. But come down here. Where do they move it? Wow, they don't have a 90-day trend. That's weird because it is a pretty, it's not a small website. Let's do, it's very strange. I mean, even though Lotus isn't really a company anymore, it's still not a small website. So what you do, so this site ranks 14,270, and that's generalmotors.com. So you would write that down. So what the point is, you want to make sure you're trending in the right direction. Now, you're not always going to get better. A lot of times you'll get better, then you'll get better, then you'll get worse, then you'll get worse. But overall, every 3 to 4 months, you just want to make sure you're getting better. This is Google Analytics users. So you want to do this. And you'll have to create your own link to your Google Analytics. You want to go to month, and I have users. You can track any of these, but the ones I track are users and sessions. I think I track bounce rate as well. Let me see. Yeah, bounce rate as well. So you just want to keep track of those. And then pages per session, and then we're going to go to. So that's all right here. Just make sure you shift it here to over the last month. So you want to do this towards the beginning of every month. That's when I do it. Now we're going to Google Analytics. We need to go to Google Search Console. You do a very similar thing. You go to you can just keep it at 28 days. This doesn't have to be exact. And you get the total clicks, total impressions, average click-through rate, and average position. Right, so that's how you get that, and you can track whichever of those you want. Search Console, position. Then I also get the backlinks from Google Search Console, links, and you can see here external links, and you can go to more, and this is the total backlinks here. You want to make sure those are increasing, and then you want to make sure your sitemap entries are increasing as you post stuff. Because if you notice your sitemap isn't increasing as you're posting stuff, then something's probably could be wrong with your sitemap, and that means Google isn't indexing it. So you just want to make sure these things there's no nothing strange going on. That's what a lot of this is about. You want to make sure your similar web ranking doesn't go from 9 million, then next month go to 15 million. Then you know there's something wrong. Then I do the same thing. You can use what is this? I don't know why it's doing that. That link is bad. So you can just get a free account with SEMrush. Now, if you paid for it, you could get a lot more stuff, but I just use this to get another measure. Do this. I think you get 1 search per day, something like that. So let's go here. And you can put your domain here. It's very limited with the free account. I mean, this tool costs, I don't know, like $80 a month or something. And what I do, I just like to get the backlinks here. And the authority score you can get. Okay, I had to pause it, but I'm back. So this is the SEMrush referring domains, and this is the SEMrush backlinks. So this is just another measure for very similar things. Where'd it go? So you can go to where is it at? Backlinks right here. And this is where you get the number of referring domains, and this is where you get the backlink score, or the backlink number. Then this is the Bing. This is all Bing stuff. So this is the same thing as Google Search Console, but it's for Bing. So you just come here, choose a website, and for the last month up here, you want to do, I do the clicks, the impressions, pages crawled errors, and I check all that in here. And it seems like a lot, but it really does not take that long, especially if you get these links updated. It's no big deal. Now, these are some other metrics. Domain authority. Let's do gm.com. Click here. And this gives you all kinds of cool metrics if you want to track some of these other ones. But I mean, there's a limit, right? There's only so much you want to track. So this is domain authority. This is from, I think that's from Moz. So that's how authoritative Moz thinks. It's a score between 1 and 100, right? So all these aren't all perfect. Like Google doesn't use these metrics, but you're getting an idea of what's going on. This is page authority, which I don't use. These are backlinks according to Moz. So this is percentage of quality backlinks. This is the other one I do, Moz Trust, 6. So that'll slowly go up. And you can look through all these if you want to. The other one I do is Trust Flow here. That's from Majestic, 62. So I track those. Now, Webuka is just they kind of determine how much your website's worth. I mean, it's of course it's not perfect, but again, it's just one more metric to track to make sure you're going in the right direction. So it thinks Yahoo is worth, what is that? $1 billion. But let's say you do like probably like $5. See, this one's worth $0 because it's a new website. So yours will probably be, as you go on, it'll probably be a couple $100, then it'll be 500. They don't get stuck on 500 for a few months. But the point is you just want to make sure it's trending in the right direction. Same thing with Worth of Web. Now GT Metrics, so that's a performance website. So I would just track your score here, and your load time. Because what happens a lot is you'll track these month to month, and then one month your load time will go from 5 seconds to 22 seconds. And if you didn't do this test, you would not know that, right? And that's because there's a plugin causing a problem or whatever. Web page test, I would do something similar. I would track LCP, CLS, and TBT. But if you want to just track one thing, fully load time, right here. Then we get into Google My Business, like Google. So you're not doing. Let's let's see. So Google My Business. So this is like total searches. How many people have clicked on directions? How many people have viewed your website from Google My Business? If you're not using that, don't worry about it. I'm going to use this video for multiple people. So whoever's listening to this might be doing Google My Business, or they may not. But if you click on it, I don't know why that popped up. Let me check it again. I think I just have the link wrong. So basically, let me just show you. You just go to Google My Business. So if you don't know, the Google My Business is what you would do if you had like a physical store. So I just get this stuff. Whoops. Let's open one of your properties, and I go to Insights, and I just pull this stuff here. Right? Like total views, phone calls, photo views, etc., etc. So that's what that is. And that's it. So it's very ugly and it's dirty, but it does work. And this will allow you to get a good 50,000 foot overview, if that's the phrase. I don't even remember, 10,000 foot overview of what's going on. If you see things trending in the wrong direction for 3 or 4 months, then you want to change something up. But generally, that won't happen as long as you're doing a lot of things correctly. So this is it. I hope this helps, and talk to you soon.